Hello YouTube, and welcome to Cars, Grilling, and Technology. Thank you for tuning into my channel. This is Will, and today what we have is a couple of pork shoulders. It is the morning of Memorial Day. It's about 2 o'clock in the morning here where I live, and I'm going to put these on for my family. These all weigh about 10 pounds, and we're going to eat probably between 3 and 4 o'clock in the afternoon, so the timing of this should be pretty good. But we're going to put these on the smoker. I'm going to just trim a little bit of this off of here. There's, a pretty thick layer of fat here. I'm going to trim it down some, and then we're going to get these out on the grill. We're going to be doing it on the Yoder YS1500. Kind of excited because we've had the Yoder for about 2 weeks now. We've done a couple of little small cooks, but this is the first long, low and slow cook that we've done on it. So looking forward to getting these out there and seeing how well this grill does. Of course, using my Old Faithful, the Slap Your Daddy all-purpose rub. I'm gonna go ahead and trim these up, get these out on the smoker, and then we'll put them on then. So I'll see you at the smoker. Well, YouTube, welcome back. And if you are a fan of this channel, this should look familiar to you. I am outside on my deck in the middle of the night. But as you see, I've got the 2 pork shoulders seasoned up. Got the Yoder set at 225. It's currently running at 236, but once I open it up and put these on, it's going to stabilize. And then both of the thermometers on here showing a little bit of a different temperature, but that's normal for this grill, I think. So we're going to go ahead and put these on, and we probably will not come back for at least another maybe 5 or 6 hours or so. So we'll check back in. We're going to wrap these per se. I have a little bit different way that I do these, kind of like how I do the country style ribs. I did a video on that maybe about a month ago, but we kind of wrap these, but we don't. We do it a little bit different. So stay tuned. I'll be back when these are ready to wrap. And as you can see, I have my meter thermometers on here. We're going to go ahead and set it up for a long cook or a pork roast, and that will monitor the temperature for me. See you when we get back. YouTube, we're back at the grill. What I've done is I've gone ahead and wrapped these up. How I do it is in the pan I have a mixture of 1.5 cups of apple cider vinegar, and then also 1.5 cups of apple cider. Then I sprinkled in the mixture, some of the rub that I'm using, and then wrapped everything up in aluminum foil. So this should get them nice and tender, and then add a little bit of extra flavor to them. One thing I love about this grill is that I've got the 2 pans in here vertically, and if I slid everything over, I could probably get a 3rd pan on there, or I could have done everything horizontally and still got these pans back to back in the grill. So it's a nice feature of having something this big. Also, another good feature of a Yoder is when you have the grill open for a while, and the grill senses that you're probably putting things on and off the grill. So what it will do is when you close it back down, the grill will compensate and add more pellets to get it back to the ambient temperature that you're looking for to keep everything steady. Also going to look in the hopper, and this was full when I started to cook, and as you see, there's still plenty in here to get us through the cook. I was going to top this off because I'm going to be cooking some more stuff later. Nothing big, just some burgers and some hot dogs, but I think I'm just going to leave this alone just to see how many pellets are left when we get to the end of the cook. But so far, we're looking good, so stay tuned. Hello YouTube, I am back. So this is what the second one looks like after we took it off the grill. The first one we already took off and we shredded it because people were a little hungry, so they wanted a little snack. But this is the second one. We pulled it right at 203 degrees, and as you see, the meat is just falling apart. You've got a nice bark in here. You know, the bone is going to come right out. It's hard trying to do this with one hand on the camera, but as you see, the bone is no match for this tenderness here. So the whole thing about cooking pulled pork, as most of you know, is, or you know, barbecue in general, is that it's done when it's done. So you can't rush it. And then once this soaks up some of this juice with the natural juice of the meat, and then the mixture I made with the apple juice and apple cider vinegar, this is going to be perfection. Gotta go ahead and get a little bit of a bite. I'm not going to do this on camera since I'm still trying to record this, but this is really good. If you follow this recipe, it is a can't miss recipe for your pulled pork. We're going to let this, go ahead and shred this, let it sit in the juice, and then we're going to combine the two in one pan. Then we'll be ready for some good eating. So if you like what we're doing on the channel, please subscribe, and we'll see you for the next one. Have a good holiday.